Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be going over another knife that I've recently just finished off. That I finished off today actually. So we got the black Kydex sheath. I don't really know what this stuff is on the Kydex. I've tried to get it off with a nail polish remover and also acetone, but it doesn't seem to come off. So I don't know what it is, but it came obviously when I bought it on the Kydex. I'm not too sure what it is. Looks like some sort of grease, but it's not, because the acetone I assume would have got that off. So I don't really know what that is. But yeah, so same Kydex I always use, 2mm thick, pretty nice style on this sheath. I kind of just freestyle the sheath design because I just kind of see how they go, you know, keep them all different, make them a bit unique. So I just kind of trace around the profile of the knife, and I just kind of go with the flow and just see what happens. But yeah, I kind of based this one off of my last one I made, the red one I made for my hunting knife with this little curve. But obviously it's not exactly like that one, because this one has a little swoop in here. But yeah, I try and make them all a little bit unique. So yeah, let's get into the actual knife. So here's the knife. This is one of my smaller skinning models. This is measuring in about 5 inches, I think. I'll have a look for you now. Yeah, it's about 5 inches. With a 2-inch blade, about a 3-inch handle. So yeah, so this wood is absolutely beautiful, guys. This is a forest camo laminate wood. I'm not too sure where you can buy this, because this is actually a gun stock offcut that my friend Davey Thomas gave me. When I went up to see him in Swindon, he gave me some of this wood, which he got off one of his friends who makes custom gun stocks. But off the top of my head, I really think that this is from the Virek HW77 laminate stock, because they have a forest camo laminate stock. I'll put a picture of that up on screen now. So you can see what I kind of mean by that, how the greens and the browns and the greys. That's instantly what came to my head when I saw the knife that David made using this wood. I instantly thought of the laminate HW77 stock. So I'm 90% sure it's probably an offcut of that stock, but I'm not too sure. But I know this is definitely a gun stock offcut. But this wood is called forest camo laminate. As you can see, it's forest camo because of the green, browns and greys. I think it came out looking really nice though. I'll put some videos on screen as well that I got earlier in the sun. Made it look really nice when it was popping. Yeah, it looks really nice. I think I'm very happy with how this come out. 240 grit I took the flats to on this knife. The flats up here I took to 240 grit, hand sanded. The bevel 400 grit was taken to, nice and razor sharp. All the metal work under here taken to 800 grit, hand sanded. So 800 grit hand sanded all of here up to there, and obviously the wood as well with it. The spine as well, 800 grit hand sanded, as you can see, and also the back of the pommel, 800 grit hand sanded too. So as you can see, it's looking real nice. I'm real happy with this knife. This knife's already sold, guys. This is being sold. So if you guys were looking about buying this knife, unfortunately you can't. It's already sold. So yeah, but I don't have any more of this wood. Unfortunately, I have one piece left, and I'm going to use that for myself, because it's kind of like a memory. I doubt I'm ever going to get hold of this wood again, because it's very expensive to buy. But also I doubt I'm just going to get hold of it again. So I'm going to make myself a knife with this wood to keep for myself, I think. So this is a very much one-off for the customer. So the customer is getting this knife. I'm not going to name any names, But the customer who's getting this knife is going to have a very rare knife, because I won't be making any more with this wood for sale anyway. So yeah, hope you guys like this knife. Like I said, I'll include some pictures and videos from earlier when I was out in the sun and I got the knife really popping. But I hope you guys like it. I'm very happy with the result of this knife. A little bit stressful to work with because I kind of was putting a bit of pressure on myself because I didn't want to mess it up. So obviously, you know, I wanted to use the last piece for me, so I didn't really want to mess it up. So I was kind of putting a bit of pressure on myself, and a couple of things did go wrong, but I was able to correct them. But overall, I think it was definitely worth it, because I'm very happy with how this knife turned out. To achieve this finish on the wood, the nice glossy look, this was 3 coats of Danish oil. I want to thank Davey again for helping me with that and telling me how to do it. So what I would do basically, guys, was I would do 1 coat of Danish oil, leave it on there for about 6 hours. Then I go over it with grade 0000. I'll write that on screen for you. Extra fine wire wool, the extra fine stuff. And I would go over the scales, obviously the face of the scales, under here, the back of the pommel, and on top of the spine, wire wool, to take the previous layer of oil off after 6 hours. Then I'd reapply the Danish oil, and I would do that 3 times. But on the 3rd time of doing it, I wouldn't take the oil off. I'd leave the oil on and buff it with some beeswax, which is what I did. So yeah, quite a long procedure with all the oil, because Danish oil takes a long time to dry. Well, I left it on there for 6 hours, so it took a while for this one to dry, but I think it was definitely worth it. Gave the wood a real nice finish, real nice glossy finish, and looks really nice. I'm very pleased with it. The customer's happy with it, so all is good, guys, and I hope you guys like it too. Drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think of it. But yeah, make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram, which is Corey Jenkins Outdoors, because that's where I post all of the updated things. I was posting constant videos of each coat of Danish oil I was putting on there, so you guys can see how much the grain kind of popped after each coat. You can see how much the grain of the wood actually kind of popped after each coat of Danish oil. So go ahead and follow me over there, and also you can keep up to date with the knife builds and what's going to be up for sale. So yeah, I'll have a couple for sale soon, but I'm working on one at the minute, which is going to my grandpa's friend. But then after that, I got a couple more that I'll be putting up for sale. So if you guys are interested in one of them, keep your eye out, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. There'll be a couple knives coming out soon. Not with this wood, like I said. This is a very much a one-off knife. The next time I work with this wood, it'll be for me, for my knife, and then I'm done with that wood. I don't have any more, and I doubt I'll get it again. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think of this knife.